Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. Welcome to our forum discussion on Sustainable Development Goal 4 or SDG 4, quality education, and how it can be implemented and strengthened in the context of Institut Pendidikan Guru or IPG. SDG 4 aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. As future educators, this goal is highly relevant because teachers play a key role in shaping a better and more sustainable society. Today, we will discuss three important aspects. The first one is inclusive and equitable education in IPG, and the second one being the integration of technology and innovative teaching methods, and the last one is lifelong learning and professional development for future teachers. Joining me today are three panelists. Speaker 1, which is Mawada Aisha, who will discuss inclusive and equitable education, and Speaker 2, Genevieve, who will focus on technology and innovation, and lastly, Dania, our Speaker 3, who will explain lifelong learning and teacher development. So, let us begin with Speaker 1.
Thank you, Moderator. In my opinion, one of the most important ways to implement SDG in IPG is by ensuring that education is inclusive and equitable for all students. Inclusive education means that every student, regardless of their background, ability, ethnicity, or financial status, has equal opportunities to succeed. At IPG, this can be achieved by providing support for students with learning difficulties, offering financial assistance, and also creating a respectful environment where diversity is celebrated. For example, lecturers can use differentiated instruction to accommodate students with different learning styles. Some students learn better through visual materials, while others prefer hands-on activities on discussions. In addition, IPG can organize workshops on multicultural education so that future teachers understand how to teach students from various cultural and linguistic backgrounds. And by practicing inclusion at IPG, teacher trainees will be better prepared to create fair and supportive classroom in the future.
Thank you, Mawada, for highlighting the importance of inclusive and equitable education. So now, let us hear from Genevieve, who will discuss on how technology and innovation can support SDG 4 in IPG.
Thank you, Moderator. I strongly believe that technology plays a vital role in improving the quality of education at IPG. Today's students live in a digital world, so future teachers must be competent in using educational technology. At IPG, lecturers can integrate tools such as Google Classroom, Canva, Kahoot, quizzes to make sure lessons are more interactive and engaging. For instance, trainee teachers can create digital lesson plans, educational videos, and online quizzes. These tools not only enhance students' understanding, but also help teachers access learning more efficiently. However, I would like to respectfully add that technology alone is not enough. If lecturers and students are not properly trained, digital tools may not use effectively. Therefore, IPG should provide continuous workshops and hands-on training to ensure that all trainee teachers are confident in using educational technology. In this way, IPG can prepare future teachers to meet the demands of 21st century classrooms.
Thank you, Genevieve. Genevieve raised an interesting point that technology is beneficial, but proper training is essential. So, Dania, do you agree that technology is one of the most important aspects of SDG 4, or do you think that there are other priorities?
Thank you, Moderator. I agree with Speaker 2 that technology is very important. However, I believe that lifelong learning is equally important, if not more important. Education does not stop when training teachers graduate from IPG. Teachers must continue learning throughout their careers to adapt to new teaching methods, curriculum changes, and students' needs. IPG, this mindset can be nurtured by encouraging students to attend seminars, conduct action research, read educational journals, and reflect on their teaching practice. For example, during practicum, training teachers can identify classroom challenges and explore solutions through research and reflection. This develops critical thinking and problem-solving skills. I would also like to ask Speaker 1, Nawada, how can inclusive education and lifelong learning work together?
Thank you for the question. For me, I believe that inclusive education and lifelong learning are closely connected. Teachers need to continuously update their knowledge about special education, differentiated instruction, and also culturally responsive teaching. For example, a teacher may attend a professional development course on teaching students with autism or supporting multilingual learners. So, without lifelong learning, teachers may struggle to meet the diverse needs of the students. That's all.
I completely agree with both speakers. It seems the inclusion, technology, and lifelong learning are interconnected. Technology can support inclusive education, while lifelong learning ensures teachers know how to use technology and inclusive strategy effectively. Therefore, rather than prioritizing only one aspect, IPG should strengthen all three areas together.
Thank you to all our speakers for the insightful discussion. From our forum, we have reached a shared understanding that SDG 4 can be effectively implemented in IPG through three main strategies. The first one being promoting inclusive and equitable education, integrating technology and innovative teaching methods, and the last one is to encourage lifelong learning and continuous professional development. These strategies are interconnected and essential in preparing competent, adaptable, and compassionate teachers. As future educators, we have a responsibility to ensure that every learner receives quality education and equal opportunities to succeed. Thank you for listening. We hope this discussion has provided a clear understanding of how SDG 4 can be strengthened in the IPG context. Assalamualaikum and thank you.